I'm Reed Heil. I'm with the Freshwater Fisheries Research Section at FWRI. This morning we're out here at Blue Cypress Lake doing what is one of our office's primary duties, which is long-term monitoring of fish communities on the Upper St. Johns River and the natural lakes associated with it. Our office is located in Palm Bay, Florida at the St. Johns River Water Management District. That actually provides a really good partnership since they manage a lot of the waters in the Upper St. Johns River Basin. We can collaborate with them to do research that they may need to make some of the management decisions that they do within the basin. For our long-term monitoring that we typically use in freshwater, many offices can use a variety of gears, but our primary gear is electrofishing. When we are sampling fish communities in freshwater, we're often in very congested habitats where nets are hard to use, so we use electrofishing, where we have a standardized protocol that we use in the same way year after year so that we can detect trends. Really nice part of being part of the Freshwater Fisheries Research Section is that we are encouraged to and get to do a lot of side research projects. One of those is studying the impacts of a tilapia fishery that the St. Johns River Water Management District is starting to use on the Upper St. Johns River, partially to try to reduce the density of tilapia populations and to remove nutrients from the Upper St. Johns River Basin lakes. We've partnered with the South Florida Water Management District to do a largemouth bass telemetry study on the Kissimmee River. The Kissimmee River restoration is probably one of the biggest river restorations in the world, where they have infilled 30 miles of canal to restore 40 miles of natural river channel and floodplain. They want to know how successful that is in its impacts on fish and wildlife. So they've granted us funding to study the impacts on fish. We're using a telemetry study to follow bass for the course of a year, 2 years if we're lucky, and see how well they survive under changing water conditions and which of the restored habitats they use the most. So as I said, it's really cool being a part of the research section because in addition to the long-term monitoring, we have these other projects that I mentioned. It's a lot of work for 4 biologists to cover, but that makes the work rewarding and exciting.